Let me guess, you've been grinding through Ruby on Rails tutorials, building little apps, maybe even pushed a few projects to GitHub, but when it comes to actually getting a Rails job, crickets. Most people think you need to spend thousands on a bootcamp or have a CS degree just to get your foot in the door. I'm here to tell you, that's complete garbage. I landed my first Rails job with none of that. No degree, no bootcamp, just projects, strategy, and some smart moves. In this video, I'm breaking it all down. How to learn just what matters, what kind of projects make you stand out, how to get interviews without spamming 500 companies, and how to actually get hired. If you're tired of feeling stuck, trust me, this video is the video I wish I had when I was starting out. Alright, before we jump in, let me give you the full roadmap so you can see exactly where we're headed. This isn't just about writing Rails code, this is the full strategy I use to go from complete beginner to actually getting paid to build apps. And no, it's not just build more projects and hope someone finds you. Here's what we're going to cover. Step 1. Learn smart, not endlessly. I'll show you what to focus on so you don't waste time getting stuck in tutorial loops. Step 2. Build proof of work projects. Real stuff that solves real problems, not another to-do list clone. Step 3. Make your online presence do the talking. We'll fix up your GitHub, LinkedIn, and show you how to look hireable even if you've never had a dev job. Step 4. Apply like a human, not a spam bot. There's an actual way to reach out to companies, especially Rails startups, and that makes people reply. And step 5, nail the interview. I'll walk you through what to expect, what to prep, and how to talk like a dev without needing to know everything. Each of these steps builds on the last, and by the end you'll have a clear game plan to land that first Rails job. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the part that trips most people up, learning. Look, Rails is a big framework. It's powerful, flexible, and honestly kind of intimidating when you're just getting started. But here's the thing, you don't need to learn everything to get hired, you just need to learn the right things. Think of it like learning to cook. You don't need to memorize 200 recipes, you just need to know how to use the kitchen. Same with Rails. Here's what you should really focus on. The Rails basics. Get super comfortable with MVC, routes, and how data flows to a Rails app. CRUD operations. If you can build, edit, and delete a blog post or a user profile, you're already recovering about 80% of what junior jobs need. Active record. This is Rails magic sauce. Learn how to use associations, validations, scopes, and migrations to work with databases. Forms and authentication. Learn how to let users sign up, log in, and interact with your app. The devise gem will be your best friend here. Basic API building. You don't need to have a full-blown REST API from scratch, but knowing how to expose some JSON routes, that's a big plus. Now here's how to actually learn this stuff without falling into tutorial hell. First, go straight into the Rails guides. They're free, clear, and written by the people who make Rails. Start with the Getting Started and Active Record Basics guides. Second, check out the Odin Project's Ruby on Rails section. It's beginner friendly and project based and not theory heavy. And finally, learn by building. You'll remember how models work a lot faster when you've broken them 3 times trying to build your own app. Don't waste 3 months trying to understand every gem under the sun. Just focus on these core skills and you'll be 10x more job ready than most tutorial loopers. Now that you're learning the right stuff, it's time to actually use it. And here's where most self-taught devs either level up or completely stall out. They keep watching tutorials and never ship anything. But here's the truth, you do not get hired for what you know, you get hired for what you can show. And that's why building real usable projects is absolutely non-negotiable. Not tutorial clones, not random code snippets. I'm talking about apps that solve actual problems, even simple ones. So what should you build? Let me give you some ideas that not only show off your Rails skills, but also catch a hiring manager's eye. A job tracker app. This is great if you're job hunting yourself. Let users add positions, update statuses, and keep notes. This shows you can manage user sessions, CRUD data, and build something you'd actually use. A client invoice manager. Say you're doing freelance work or want to stimulate business logic. Build a system to send and track invoices. This shows off multi-user access, conditional logic, and working with currency formats. Simple analytics dashboard. Pull data from an API or log user activity, then display it with charts. This screams, I understand front-end, back-end integration, which is attractive to employers. Now here's the key. Once you build a thing, you package it like a professional. Put the code on GitHub, use proper commit messages, not fix one and try again, final. Write a clean readme, what the app does, how to run it locally, live demo link if possible. Deploy it. You can use render, fly, even Heroku, whatever. And look, the app doesn't need to be huge, it just needs to be real. Hiring managers aren't looking for perfection, they're looking for proof. So don't wait until it's done, push your work as you go. Alright, so now you've got some solid projects under your belt. You're no longer just learning, you're actually building. But here's the thing a lot of devs overlook. If no one can see your work, it's like it never happened. So the next step is to build an online presence that sells you, even when you're asleep. Don't worry, this doesn't mean turning into a tech influencer or writing threads every day. It just means showing you're active, hireable, and real. Let's start with GitHub. This is your main stage. Pin your 2 to 3 best projects at the top of your profile. Use clear commit messages and keep your repo organized. Write a solid readme for each project, like what it does, how to install it locally, and this is important, include a live demo link. A recruiter should land on your GitHub and immediately think, oh, this person builds real stuff. Next, LinkedIn. Write a short headline like aspiring Ruby on Rails developer, built 3 world apps, open to work. In the About section, talk about what you've built, what you're learning, and the kind of problems you like solving. Post every now and then, even something simple like just deployed my job tracker app, learned so much about active record associations. Doesn't need to be polished, it just needs to be real. And if you're feeling extra bold, try writing short blogs on dev.to or Hashnode. The goal isn't to go viral, the goal is to create searchable proof that you're learning and building. That's what gets you into conversations. And once your GitHub, LinkedIn, and maybe one blog post are up and running, you've got what I call digital gravity. Instead of chasing jobs 24/7, some of them start finding you. Okay, so you've got the skills, you've built real projects, your GitHub and LinkedIn are looking solid. Now it's time for the part that most people dread, actually applying for jobs. And let me just say this up front. Please don't spray and pray. Don't be that person sending the same resume to 200 companies and wondering why no one replies. You're not trying to play a numbers game, you're trying to stand out. And that means applying like a human, not a spam bot. So here's how to do it right. Pick the right companies. Startups that use Rails are usually small teams. They're hiring juniors because they need help, not because they have a giant onboarding program. Look on sites like Rails Devs, Remote OK, or AngelList, or even just search Ruby on Rails Junior on LinkedIn and filter by startup and remote. Actually research the company, check out their product, read their blog, play with their app. This takes 5 to 10 minutes max, but it makes your application 10x stronger. Send a personalized short message, either with your application or directly to the hiring manager or founder. Here's a dead simple example that works. Hey, I saw your app and really liked how you're doing whatever. I recently built a project that tackles a similar challenge. I'd love to show it to you. I'm actively looking for a junior Rails dev role and would be excited to contribute to what you're building. That's it. Short, honest, and direct. And way more impactful than sending a generic resume and hoping for the best. But make sure to link to one specific project you've built that's relevant to their product if possible. You're not begging for a job, you're showing them you've got something to offer. So you've sent that personalized message and someone replies. Boom, you've landed the first interview. First of all, huge win, but now the big question, what do you need to know to actually pass it? Let's break it down. Most Rails interviews follow a pretty consistent pattern. Part 1 is technical discussion. They want to know if you understand the Rails ecosystem. Not every single gem, but the fundamentals. Here are the most common topics they'll touch on. The MVC pattern, active record associations, callbacks, validations, routing, and basic testing. And then there's the classic, tell me about a project you built, what was the hardest part and how did you solve it? This is your moment to shine. Pick one of your portfolio apps and walk them through what you built, what challenges you faced, and what you learned. Don't just say I used Devise for authentication. Say I struggled with nested routes for user dashboards, but eventually mapped it out and got it working by, you get the idea. And then part 2 is the coding challenge. Some companies will give you a take-home assignment, others might do a live pair programming session. Either way, the trick is to practice building small apps or features under time limits. Not solving algorithm puzzles, you're interviewing for a Rails job, show that you can build. A great way to prepare is to head over to GitHub and look up common Rails interview questions. There's a repo literally called Rails Interview Questions Goldmine. And don't forget the soft skills. Be honest when you don't know something, think out loud, ask clarifying questions. They're hiring a teammate. Okay, so maybe you're still applying and interviews are taking a little longer than expected. Or maybe you're feeling like, I just need one shot to prove myself. Here's the move. Get experience before anyone officially gives it to you. There are 2 super effective ways to do that. Freelancing and open source. Start small. Seriously, tiny projects. You can hop on platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or Contra and look for Rails jobs like fixing a bug in a Rails app, adding a new feature, or improving performance. Even if it's just $25 or $50, that's real experience with a real user on the other side. And that means you now have something to talk about in interviews. You don't need to contribute to Rails itself. Start with smaller projects like a gem you've used or a simple Rails app on GitHub that's actively maintained. Look for issues labeled good first issue or help wanted and read the contributing guide, even if it's just cleaning up the README or fixing a validation bug. One great place to start is a project like Forum that powers dev.to or the Rails repo itself if you're feeling brave. And you can literally add these contributions to your resume, your GitHub, and your job applications. Recruiters love seeing that you've collaborated with other devs, read real code bases, and solved actual issues. Okay, let's zoom out for a second and put all the pieces together. You don't need a bootcamp, you don't need a CS degree, but you do need a game plan. Here's what that looks like. Learn smart, build real projects, polish your presence, apply like a human, prep for interviews, get experience early. If you just follow this path and stay consistent, I promise you'll stand out from 90% of junior devs who are still stuck in tutorial mode. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're building. I'd love to check it out. And who knows, maybe someone will be hiring too. Hit like if this helped, subscribe if you want more Rails breakdowns. You've got this. See you in the next one.